as simple as a ball to combine lots of different skills like coordination skills, movement skills, and really importantly today, vocal exploration skills. That way that we can better get to know our voices so that we can become the best singers that we possibly can be. Join me as we go through a bunch of different tips to show you what you can do, and then you can ultimately take this entire lesson offline to make your very own creations at home using something as simple as a ball. All right, everyone, so our first activity, we are going to toss the ball up into the air and catch it as it comes back down, thanks to gravity.
Thank you so
And
much.
so what we're going to do is we're going to focus on two things, either high and low or loud and soft. So I recommend first that you choose which one you would like to focus on. That way that you're really, really dedicated to working on one area. And then if you're really up for a challenge at the end, maybe you can combine the two. So I'm going to show you how high and low can work first. So it goes something like this. Oh, oh, oh. If you're really feeling adventurous, you could start low and go really high, so you could lean down. Oh! Or if you have a bouncy ball, you can take that and you could let it go. Oh! So there's a lot of exploration that you can do here. Now, if we're focusing on loud and soft, I recommend you choose a note, just one note. So I'm going to stay on this note, but I'm going to focus my voice getting louder and softer based on the movement of my ball, like this. Okay, so there's two different ways that you can do this, and like I said earlier, if you're really feeling up for that challenge, you can combine both of them, but definitely try to really focus on one or the other first. We are moving on now to long and short. So for long, we're going to extend those arms out, or you can extend them this way, whichever way you feel most comfortable. You can also move them up. You can extend them lower if you want to change your pitch. You can move slower or faster depending on if you want to change that tempo or the speed of your song. So here's a good way that we can try out long. Ah, ah. So whatever you want to do, it's fine. Just follow that movement of the ball. Now for short, again, we're going to follow that movement every time it touches your hand. You want to make a new note. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, and so also you can take this long short and you can mix it up, and even more fun, you can bring that high and low back into it as we slid in between those notes earlier. If you have a bouncy ball, it's really, really good. So the ball hits the floor, that's your short note, and then your long note, you can toss it back into the air. Ta, ta. Ta, ta. So there's a lot of fun ways that you can do this, and I'm sure you can come up with your own to create at home. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to hold out a note. So that means we're going to have to take a nice, long, deep breath, and we're going to breathe the whole way down into our diaphragm. That's a really important muscle for our breathing. And then we see how long we can hold out the note. And while we are doing this, we are going to circle around our body with the ball until we no longer have any air. So we're going to breathe right down inside. Make sure you don't lift up your shoulders. Nice and relaxed. All right, big breath in. I'm I'm going to stop you there because it's already been quite a long time. I don't want to bore you out of your minds, but let's see how long you could do that. And if you're really good, can you count how many times you're going around with the ball while you're holding out that note? Challenge yourself. Have some fun with this. All right, everyone, so we're going to work a little bit on our solfege skills now. And so the fun thing about this is we're going to work on our eye-hand coordination. We're going to work on tossing that ball at different heights so that our voices can match what we're doing. And all the while, we're going to have to come back down to do every time because gravity is going to bring us there. So it's a nice way for us to see if we can really be focused on matching these pitches. So fingers crossed. I'm going to try this out. If you've got your ball, you can try it with me. Do, re, do, mi, do, fa, do, so, do, la, do, ti, do, 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 ti, do, la, do, so, do, fa, do, mi, do, re, do. Whew, I missed one, but that's okay. And that's so hard, that's a tough one. So go ahead and practice because it's so fun as well. I love a good challenge and I hope that you guys have lots of fun with this one. So continuing on with solfege, we're going to do a little bit now to train our ears. So I'm going to show you an example just using do, re, and mi to keep it quite simple. But of course, if you want to take this further, you can use any of those syllables. Again, this is a good way to bring in that eye-hand coordination and following your movement with your vocals. So here we go. Do, re, do, re, do. Do, re, do, mi, do. Do, re, do, mi, do, re, do. Do, re, do, re, do, re, do. So that can go on more and more, and of course once you have those really down, then you can start adding more and more syllables. So you can take this activity as far as you would like to. All right, everyone, so that's it for me today, but a few things to remember. Number one, you can use any of the examples in this video to get you started. Number two, these are not the only examples that you can use. Get your ball, get a roll of socks, whatever you need, and you can create endless ideas with your own body, your own voices, and your own movement, and maybe a simple object. You are free to take this as far as you want. So a few things that I would like you to remember moving forward. Please be kind to your voices. If we're shouting and screaming, it's very harsh on our voices and that can really cause us a lot of harm. So please make sure that you're focused on trying to give nice, beautiful tones and sounds. Remember, in this video, I used a lot of those same sounds, but you can use words, you can use funny sounds, you can use whatever you want to explore. This is completely your activity to have some fun with. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you guys do a lot of vocal explorations. That will not only warm up our voices if you want to do some singing, but that makes us really better understand what we're capable of, and then we can really build upon our skills so we can become the best singers that we can possibly be. Enjoy, everyone.